What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Stank815, and I'm back with another video. Y'all new to the channel, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, comment. Get notified when I drop these videos. Today, I just want to give y'all a video about, my experience. Maybe this might help some kids out there. My experience about going to the feds. Listen. People don't know that the feds, they play dirty. And when I say play dirty, they do. A lot of people don't know you really get a lot of time in the feds by your criminal history. The feds got some stuff called criminal history, right? And if you've been to the feds, then you know what I'm talking about. All right, the feds got something called criminal history. That's how a lot of people end up getting 20, 30, 40, 50 years. The feds add up all the cases. I know this sounds weird, but they add up all your cases that goes from when you was an adult. I don't know if they can use your juvenile, but they definitely use your adult. And it will shoot you up from, like, they got point system. And before you know it, your points will be high, and you'll be up. This might be your first federal case, but by your points being high, you at a USP or a max. And trust me, a lot of y'all, you see what that say right there? Do you see what that say right there? Huh? Do you see what that say right there? Huh? Stop what? Okay. But listen, a lot of y'all wouldn't survive in the USP. A lot of y'all wouldn't even survive in the medium high and stuff like that. But a lot of y'all will get away with some stuff in the low. I've never been to a medium. I've been to a camp, and I've been to a low high. And a lot of people would not survive, though. But let me tell y'all a little story, though, when I was in the feds and how I went to the feds. Okay. 2004. I was minding my own business, chilling, when one of my homeboys at the time came up to me and said, "Hey, I know this person buying guns. Do you want to be a part of selling guns? I know you know a lot of people with them bangers. Do you want to be a part of it?" At first, I was like, nah. He was like, "Well, you know what? Let me buy your gun." I said, "No, I ain't selling my gun. No sirski. No sirski. I ain't selling my gun." So he kept on asking me, so I sold my gun. Long story short, he was like, "How much you want for it?" I told him the price. He paid the price, no problem. I'm like, dang. He left, come back. "Oh, man, you think you can get another one?" "Sure, I got you. No problem." Boop. Made a few phone calls. Bang, got another one. "How much that person want for this?" "Man, that person want 800. Boom. Cash out 800. I'm like, dang, he really cashing out. But in reality, the feds was giving him, the dude that he was selling the guns to was a federal informant. Like, he was a federal informant. So the feds was giving him money to give to to buy the guns that people was bringing into the pawn shop. The feds was giving him the money. So the money had marked bills and everything on it, so they knew, like, where it was going and stuff like that. But it was crazy. I ended up getting greedy, and I wanted to meet the dude Because I'm like, you know what? Thinking like a dummy. I said, let me knock the middleman out. I'm going straight to the source. So I told my homie, take me to him. He took me to him. And that's where it messed up. That's where it all began. That's where it went downhill. I sold him a gun. Feds had the whole thing wiretapped, everything. But it was crazy. But let me tell y'all, because I get asked this question a lot. A lot of people think the feds is way better than the state. I've never been to the state. I only been to juvenile. So I really can't, excuse me, I really can't talk about people that been to state penitentiary. I can only speak for federal and juvenile. But the stories that I heard about state prison, it sounds way better than federal prison. And the only reason why I say it sounds better, a lot of people don't know about how can I put this? Okay. The feds, from what I heard about the states, and any of y'all been to state prison, comment on here, let me know if this is true. I heard in state prison, y'all get a TV in your room. Now, I did have a TV in my room when I was in juvenile. Now, that's true. I had a black or white TV when I was in juvenile. And if you spend a little bit more money, you can get a color TV. The black and white TV was the cheapest when I was in juvenile. But if you spent that money on, you can get a color TV. Okay, I heard y'all get color TVs in state prison. In federal prison, you don't get no TV in your room. You do not get no TV in your room. In federal prison, you got to go watch TV in the day room. And anybody that been to federal prison, no, I'm not lying. People in federal prison, they got certain shows they watch. For real. And they don't play about they shows they watch. I done seen people get beat up over shows. I done seen other stuff happen over TV shows, or this person been locked up for so long and he do this on a regular basis. Somebody come in there trying to change the channel, or, but yeah. Now, one thing I can say I liked about the Fed, I went to a federal prison camp. Yeah, I went to a federal prison camp, and then I got shipped off. But that's another story. If y'all want to hear my story about going to the Feds, I'll definitely tell you. But I went to a federal prison camp up in Terre Haute, or Terre Haute, however they want to call it, Indiana, which was like 4.5 hours away from Rockford, Illinois, where I was at. Where I'm from. So I went to a federal prison camp called Terre Haute, Indiana. I ended up doing I want to say 3 years and something there. Yeah, I did 3 years and something there before all the bull crap happened. But while I was in Terre Haute federal prison camp, it was lovely. I'm not gonna lie, it was lovely. It was lovely. It was lovely. Man, I'ma just keep it real. It was lovely. It was wide open. And when they say wide open, it didn't have no fence around it, so you can sneak off if you want to. You can sneak off if you want to. You just got to be careful, man, about sneaking off. You got to know the ins and outs. You got to know the do's and don'ts. You gotta, I ain't going to say too much about that, but just know I was getting pussy. I was getting some while I was in federal prison. It was crazy. They used to call me the Candy Man while I was in federal prison. And then, shout out to my homeboys. They know if they watch this video, they're going to be like, he ain't lying. They're going to tell y'all I'm not lying. And when at Terre Haute, Indiana federal camp, they had a putt-putt ring. They had like a miniature golf. They had a tennis court. They had weight rooms. Um, it was kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie. It was like you was free. You know, if you wanted to sneak off, some people used to sneak off, go to the hotels, have sex with their girls, come back. You know, some people used to sneak off, go get duffel bags, come back with duffel bag full of all type of stuff, weed, cigarettes, cocaine, all type of stuff, whatever you want to name, man. You know, like people used to have it all. You know, at the federal prison camp, I met a lot of cool people. You know, I met a lot of cool people. It's this one dude, man, me and him was real cool. I lost contact with him when I got out, man. His name was Scott Pierce. Real cool dude from Cincinnati, but he had moved and lived in Peoria, Illinois. Man, I hope I can get in touch with Scott Pierce. Real cool dude. Real cool dude, man. But being in federal prison, it taught me a lot, man. A lot of stuff happened. My homies used to, all right, a lot of stuff happened, man. But I just want to know, I'm dropping this video to let y'all know, going to prison is not cool. You know, I went in when I was 22, didn't get out till I was 29. So y'all do the math. I went in when I was 22, didn't get out till I was 29. I could have got out early. I ain't gonna lie. I could have got out early. I could have used my get out of jail free card. I could have took some people down. But guess what? I did my crime. Nobody forced me to go sell no gun to that man. Even though my friend turned his back on me and snitched on me, he did what he had to do. And it took me a while because I was mad at him. But in reality, I'm not mad. You know, we make our own choice in life. I never used my get out of jail free card because I never wanted to hurt nobody else's family for the mistakes I made. You know, I got to stand on business. If I was man enough to sell dope or drugs or whatever, I'm man enough to go do the time. And that's what I don't get. A lot of people out here in the street life, and then when they get caught, they want to tell. Come on, homie. Let's be for real. Come on now. Man up. Everybody that's selling drugs, they know the consequences. So if you're going to sell drugs, you know the consequences. Anything you selling or doing illegal that you could be locked up for, you know the consequences. So man up and take your lick. If you get caught, take it. Don't bring nobody else down, man. A lot of people out here messing up families, and I call it selfish. It's selfish. No, let them do their job. Let them do their job. Y'all out here taking people away from their family because y'all can't handle the pressure, or y'all chose to do this, and now y'all want to take the easy way out. Man up and handle your stuff, man. For real. I hate seeing people take other people down, man, because I'm one person that been to the feds. Yeah, my homie introduced me and then wrote statements on me and got time cut off. My homie was telling on people that I know. This dude even told on my cousin that was dead, R.I.P. Rest in peace to my cousin. I got the paperwork for everything. I'm not lying about nothing. This dude even told on my dead cousin to get his time cut. But it's so much stuff I want to say about my experience in federal prison. Y'all let me know if y'all want to hear it, and I'll definitely come back in and drop it. But I just want to let the kids know you ain't got to be cool. You know, like you ain't got to gang bang. You ain't got to sell drugs. You ain't got to do none of that to have nice stuff. If I knew what I knew now, I would never have a felony. I would have never sold drugs in my life. I would have took a whole different route. Because I could count on my finger, on one hand, when I was in federal prison, how many people wrote me, like my friends that was in Rockford. And a lot of my friends in Rockford had money at the time. Only a couple of them broke bread with me. Only a couple of them broke bread with me. I'm keeping it 100. I had 100 friends when I went to federal prison. When I got out, I probably had five real ones that stuck by my side, or 3 or 4 that stuck by my side while I was in federal prison. So with that being said, kids, I'm just trying to explain and reach out to the youth. That's what I really want to do. I want to be like a speaker and tell y'all the facts about federal prison or prison in general. But I'm gonna speak federal prison. It's nothing nice. You don't want nobody telling you when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to go to chow, this and that. So do right. You can have nice stuff by jobs. Trust and believe me. I know plenty of people living in $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 homes by working. So don't be discouraged or don't get caught up in the street life. The street life is over. It's over. Get a job, work, and get what you want to get. Man, I want to tell y'all more. I actually want to drop a video and give y'all my experience. I was locked up with a lot of celebrities, and I want y'all to let me know if y'all want to hear my story about being locked up with these celebrities and what it was like. I'm gonna just name a couple of celebrities I was locked up with. I was locked up with T.I. I talked to him. I was locked up with Governor Ryan from Chicago. I had a couple of conversations with him. I was locked up with Ron Isley. Yeah, the Isley brother. I had conversations with him. I was locked up with J-Bo, Big Meech, right-hand man, J-Bo. I was locked up with him, had conversations with him. With that being said, them is the celebrities I was locked up with. So if y'all ever want to hear my story, or y'all want me to tell how they was in federal prison, comment under here and let me know whose story y'all want to hear about. Y'all want to hear about T.I.? Y'all want to hear about J-Bo from Big BMF? Y'all want to hear about Governor Ryan from Chicago, Illinois? Or y'all want to hear about Ron Isley? Boy, I could tell y'all some stories that'll blow y'all mind. But y'all at the comment section, y'all let me know how y'all feel.